Good morning. It is Monday morning, and it's definitely a hot and muggy one out. We got some rain, lots of rain all this week, and so kind of in between storms, and it's pretty humid right now. So had tons of rain to kind of clear out what I did last week, and it's going to be a busy couple days, but I'm ready and excited to see what I can do and see how far I can get this project this week. You know, see what I can finish up, start dismantling, and how much material I can transfer over. We did quite a bit. I don't know why I keep saying we. I did quite a bit on Wednesday to kind of get one final load. That was decent size, both deck boards and then also some of these guys, fencing sections. So I think today, weather permitting, depending on how much time I got. So I got some Velcro that's making a ton of noise right now. Sorry about that. So right now, I'm going to see what I can do. I think I'm going to start with deck boards, because basically as soon as I am done with the main deck, I feel like I can start tackling this interior, and then, as I've always said, finish off with this ramp. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with these deck boards, see how far I can get. They always tend to take a lot of energy out of you, so, and then maybe once I feel like to a certain spot, I either might start in that section over there, or I'll start with this railing. It'd be nice to kind of get all the railing all done, but kind of wait and see how the weather behaves, and how much fight I got in me today, how much stuff I can get done, and yeah, I'm ready to get to work. Let's do it. Right, good morning. It is Tuesday in the morning, and back here on site. So we got some storms that are going to be passing through today. So the sky's kind of looking like there's some activity going on, so we'll kind of play it by ear, see how it goes. Yesterday I was able to actually knock out this whole section right here, and as far as the main deck is concerned, just have this section right here, and that'll be it for the deck, the 2,200 square feet of decking. This final ramp, and then I started actually taking down some of this fencing. So we got these sections that I took off yesterday. So yeah, so I'm trying to see where I want to start today. If I want to start with the deck boards. I don't know what it is, but the deck boards just take so much out of you. So just, you know, you get screws every 16 inches or whatever the length is there. And I guess I could start over there. I did do a couple blocking pieces over there, but I guess we'll see. I mean, I can always just start here, see how far I can get. If I want to take a break, hop over to that, because obviously when you start taking the framing apart, you see a lot more progress happen in a shorter time versus, you know, taking, you know, one of these boards out that maybe takes 5 to 10 minutes to unscrew the full length of the board. So it's definitely a process, but that's pretty good for yesterday to knock that whole section out and transfer that over. I don't know, maybe I'll just start here, and depending on the weather, I guess if I could knock this out, I mean, I'd feel good about that. And so yeah, I think we're just going to play it by ear, maybe do a little bit more of this, these fencing panels, and we will go from there. All right, let's get to work. All right, I think I see our afternoon storm starting to brew up, coming from the east. It's one of those things you can kind of tell it's extremely hot out, and the clouds kind of have been moving since this morning. So you got all the necessary ingredients for some afternoon thunderstorms. Lots of heat, lots of energy, lots of wind starting to pick up. So right now I'm gonna load some material up. Got a decent amount there, and that's all, most of that section that I did, and just got a little bit left over. So go ahead and get this loaded up and see what more I can do. I might have to cut it short. We'll see what ends up happening with those dark clouds over there. So all right, let's load this up. So funny enough, those storms yesterday didn't actually come into being. They just clouds just pushed through, but I ended up stopping around 2:30 just in case, and actually just ran out of battery packs, and I forgot my charger, and I was 4 boards away from finishing the main deck area. I mean, there's one over there, but I need to use the Sawzall, but I was so close. I was just pushing because I wanted to get it done, even though I was pretty beat and the sun was out and it was hot. And now we got some clouds brewing. We'll see what happens, see how long I have today. But today's Wednesday, and we're getting close to the end of May. Got Memorial Day weekend coming up this weekend, and so this will be the final work day on this site for this week. So I'm gonna really push it, see how long the clouds and the rain will let me work today, and so I'm gonna knock down those couple boards and call it an official end to the deck boards, and maybe start working on this stuff, see how far I can get to the interior, kind of go from there, try to get at least 1 or 2 loads to transfer over. And I'm also going to be saving this stuff. So funny enough, at first I didn't think we could use this stuff, but we're going to be trying to create some shade over at the garden site, because you know, it's full sun for most of the space, and that's great, but then also some of the plants, you know, still need a little bit of shade, not just full sun all the time. So I'm going to be saving these guys. Those are a little bit shorter, which is good, and then there's also some larger pieces on that fence. So I mean, it's just really awesome, the amount of material that's here that's going to get you reuse, you know, material that there's no way we would have, the Carver would have the budget for, and you know, it's a lot of investment. So it's really great that there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be reusing, and it just when you get, I think I got to be at least 65-70% done. And when you start getting there, everything you've kind of sacrificed and put into it starts to feel real good. You know, the light at the end of the tunnel is in view. And as I said, I kept on saying there's a beginning and there's a start and a beginning. No, so there's a beginning and an end. There's a start and a start. No, so there's a beginning and an end to most projects. And you know, when you're in the heat of it and there's a ton of stuff to be done, you kind of just have to keep going along, because there's going to be an end in sight. There's going to be a point in time where this site is cleaned up, and that'll be it. So I'm just trucking along and gonna put in some time today and get as far as I can get to close out the week. And hopefully this big old Texas sky will let me do some work today. So let's do it. Let's get to work. Check it out, the hidden stash. But they're Phillips, so it's too bad. Still use them. All right, it's about almost 4:45 Wednesday, and I would say it is a satisfactory way to end this another crazy work week. You know, I had a feeling this was going to go a little bit quicker than the deck boards, which is awesome. I definitely needed, so I was able to. I mean, I think when I started today, it was basically out here, so this whole area is all cleaned up, and just got that section that's left in the ramp. So we are I'm really making it happen. You know, just got a ton of materials. I mean, this is a 2x10 by, I'm pretty sure that's 16 feet. It's got to be 16 feet. What is that like? That's 6. I don't know how much a 2x10 by 16 foot is going these days, but I'm guessing it's not cheap. That's 6 there, and then there's probably about 8, 10, maybe there's 10 there, and everything else. So a little pricey lumber yard we got going on here. You know, so I'm gonna leave that for now, and next week, I mean, I guess we got Memorial Day weekend on Memorial Day on Monday, so have a couple days next week. It's always cool to show the previous builders' work. 2019 PR. I'm pretty sure PR is Puerto Rico, because there's another message. Puerto Rico 100%. So I guess I'll give a shout out to the people who worked on this back in 2019, and you know, show them some love for the project they did. And that's always cool to kind of see where like builders leave their initials or their little signature in a build. I'm a big fan of that, especially if you are working on something for quite a while, and it's nice to kind of, you know, leave something in, you know, in between the studs, or in between somewhere in the framing or behind the drywall or something. But yeah, so I'm just really happy that the deck is completely done, besides this ramp. And get back to this fencing next week. But 2,200 square feet of deck, all done, and mostly transferred and stored. I gotta say, I definitely feel it's gotta be 65-70%. Maybe it's 65 just talking about transferring, but I think when I'm dedicated to just transferring materials, it'll be a lot, but it won't be kind of having to do both, you know, dismantling and then trying to get 1 or 2 trips in. But yeah, so that is it for this work week. That is it for pretty much the end of the month of May, and it'll be June next week. Wow, I'm tired. I'm ready to get out of here and call it a day. All right, until next time.